Hello, welcome to Cosmic Cultivators. So, we're kind of in a pickle. We have not planted onions. It's getting late in the season.
And we've been called out.
We happen to have a SHEDWARS level 1 batch, which we will show in a later video. And John challenged us to grow 20 pounds of onions this year.
Bulb onions, just to be specific.
So we're kind of in a panic. We should have already had these started a few weeks ago. I was debating even growing onions. The reason why John challenged us specifically to onions is because I have a terrible time growing them. I haven't had success, but I've only ever tried sets. So we are growing from seed this year, and we're going to try a couple of methods for a couple
with a bunch of varieties.
Different varieties.
And what we mean by methods is you saw me plant cucumbers and zucchini doing the paper towel on top of the refrigerator method, and within 4 days we had plants this big. So we're hoping
the same is true for onions.
So here we go.
We did do our research on YouTube, and there was only one video ever done about this germination with onions. So I don't know if that means it's not successful or if just not many people do it.
We'll find out. So this is pretty simple and easy. What we have here is the Easy Sow onions, the Walla Walla. And what they mean by Easy Sow is it has a coat of just...
They're pelletized.
Yeah, but within the pellets they have...
No, just the outside has a coating on it. That's supposed to help germination rate, but keep it going. So these were not marked long or short day. I think Walla Walla is a short day. I'm not positive.
And then we have our red burgundy onion. So again, you saw the germination rate with the Garden State Gardener Challenge. Now, of course, this one's going to be ridiculous.
Zucchini and squash.
Zucchini and squash, and how successful it was. So we're kind of hoping the same thing here, since we are pretty far behind.
These should be out and in the ground by April 28th.
Okay. Hopefully we'll have tons of onions, because we like onions around here. It's good for you. So it's as simple as this, and closing down your paper.
Really soak them.
Like so. Without spilling them everywhere, of course. And then once they're in there, give it another spray. And you want to leave just a little pocket open so some air gets in there. Like so. I'm going to repeat that for our red burgundy.
Tell them where you are going to keep them.
And the secret to this, other than our own harvested water, which is full of all kinds of delicious minerals and stuff that's good for the body. I guess you call it electrolytes, yeah?
Minerals. You had it covered.
Oh, there we go. Leave a little pocket. And these are going to go on top of the fridge.
I am doing the Texas Grano to start, which is probably a short day, but we're experimenting this year, so we're going to give it a try. and I'm doing the broadcast method where I am just putting a bunch of seeds in the dirt. This is actually worm castings. Give it a little extra oomph. I'm going to do some of the red burgundy. And we will literally just separate these and plant them. So this one is the ruby red. And this one I know for a fact is a long day onion, so I'm going to plant quite a few of these, quite a few of these. We're going to do these ones in both pots. Next ones are the crystal white wax. Alright, so now we're going to do some of the ones Kristen, the Walla Walla. Oops, I shoot one across the table. So now I'm going to cover them up. Get another layer. Very thin layer of worm poo. Alright, Chris is going to give them a wet down. Now we wait for the magic to happen, which will hopefully be very soon.
So there you see it. We have two methods of planting, I don't know, at least two different types of onions. Gina went ahead and did two separate on top of that. So we will check back with you in 4 days.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we have action in both situations.
Mine's gonna win.
But yeah, his probably will win. I'm hoping it works like everything else that we've germinated using the greenhouse method.
Yeah, it really works.
But we got 20 pounds of onions to grow, so wish us luck.
Hello.
Hi.
Fast forward a week and here we are. If you remember last Saturday, we were just going on about how we've been behind on onions. We did two separate experiments to see which one worked better.
Not really experiments. We did two separate starts.
Yeah,
because we are way behind schedule and we're trying to get things.
We wanted to see what would work better.
Going.
So, this is the results of Gina's method of onion starts times 2,
which would be the broadcast method.
Yep, broadcast method. And if you remember,
now I'm pretty excited about this. I did some research and I searched online to see if there was any videos like this. There was one video, but it was not very informative. It was mainly her talking about her family. So yes, the plastic baggie paper towel method germinates onions very quickly.
We have you set up, and what we're going to do is transfer these onion starts from the paper towel. Come on, focus in. There you go.
So you don't want to disturb the top. Like if it's folded over, leave it folded over. And that little tiny seed on top, don't disturb it. Let it be.
That's right.
That's it. That would be its natural
Not
growing.
focusing for me, but there is a seed there.
That would be its natural growing process, and we're not here to disturb its natural growing process.
No. And this is the coconut core.
Which is pretty easy to work with. It's a lot easier than soil would be for this. We have some fertilizer on the way, should be here tomorrow. We've been taking some tips from John at Will It Grow.
He has an excellent series on how to plant onion, well, just start to finish, how to grow onions.
But he did not talk about the paper towel method, so here you go.
Yes, and we're hoping that we impressed you with this, John, honestly, buddy. Now, I'm not taking away from what Gina has here, but the starts that I did are literally 3 times the size as what Gina started.
Mine are about to unfold, though. You'll be surprised the next couple of days how quickly.
Like I said, I'm not taking away from you, but what I'm saying is I'm emphasizing on the fact that this is a great way to jumpstart
your onion starts.
Your onion starts.
So, paper towel method with onions, you ask? Yes, it works.
So you'll notice how we planted these. You will see if you do this method, there will be a stark difference in color from white to green. What you want to do is plant the white part and leave the green coming up, and do not disturb the seed.
So here is it growing naturally, okay? So technically that seed would not be above the soil right now. They're bent in half in the seed. You can see one right there, one right there. So you don't want to disturb that when you're planting them. Let the seeds stay on them, don't pull them off. Just let them grow as naturally as they can.
Like so. Now, if you remember, if you watched our St. Patty's Day dinner, we had garden tips, plural, in there. And as you see, those plum tomatoes,
Yeah, minus the
are doing
fungus gnats.
amazing. Let me get the other one up here. Look at that one, everybody.
Pushing the mulch right
So
up.
Gino wanted to say something about this, and this cost us, I think it was a little under $2 for the plum tomatoes.
The point I wanted to make, regardless of, you know, how many and how much, is that if you are on a serious budget and you were pinching pennies and you wanted to create more food for yourself, that's a lot of plant babies.
That really is.
That is going to turn into, if I planted every single one of these, that would be hundreds of pounds of plum tomatoes. I don't think they're all going to make it. I think they're going to start struggling at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to get quite a few plants out of there.
And also, oops, let me back that up a little. These are our green onions.
Chris used them to cook.
And they are doing exceptionally well.
Yeah, I'm actually going to give them a haircut. These, I mean, we cut these right down to the nub, and look at.
So they grew 4 to 6 inches in a week.
And can I add, we did this last year, and we'll have to show you in the greenhouse. Actually, they're 2 years old, the onions we have in the greenhouse. I kept them for 2 years and just trimmed 8, trimmed 8, trimmed 8. 2 years later, they're now producing chive seeds for me.
Yep.
They've got little flower stalks on them getting ready to go to seed.
Yep.
So not only can you reuse and eat all of the wonderful chives, you will also get your own seed from them at the end too, which keeps you eating chives.
So our tips for this episode is, yes, you can grow from a grocery store
Plentifully.
plentifully. And also, the paper towel method is a great way to catch up on onion starts.
And I hope people really get to see this video, because like I said, I was struggling to find ways to get onions to germinate quickly. I knew about this method, but I do my research. I didn't see one single video, and there was no information in it. It works
Very well.
and we will keep you posted on how well these do with John's tips plus our own unique twist on it.
Improvised way of doing it. So John, I hope we made you proud on this, buddy, because
We're catching up. Don't count us out yet.
have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and happiness.